Hey guys, thanks for checking out another video. I really appreciate you guys just watching, and yeah, here we go. I got a battle here with an unknown guy. He doesn't want me saying his name, so yeah. So he leads with a Snorlax, I lead with a Celebi. I go for the SR as he goes for the block, but then I U-turn and switch out. So I don't know how that works. So yeah, anyway. So I switch out, bring in my champ. He goes for the crunch, doesn't do a whole lot because I resisted. And so I got lefties gain, probably like full health now, and Snorlax is getting lefties gain, and he thinks I'm gonna go to the dynamic punch, but I predict that and go for the payback, and that just works so well because I just destroyed one of the only Pokemons that could like super counter my team. So yeah. I'm basically full health now. He's eating his leftovers, and I go for a payback. It does finish him off, and yeah, that's pretty good. And then in comes something I really didn't want to see: a fucking Togekiss. Yeah, fuck. Anyway, so I go switch and go to Gliscor as he just goes for the Air Slash, but he gets a crit here. I don't want to go to Jirachi because he might get a crit because Air Slash does have a high critical hit ratio and shit. I go for the Toxic. That's pretty good. And he goes for Air Slash. He misses, and I think I go for the taunt here, predicting a switch, but he doesn't switch. And then he gets an Air Slash off, brings me to about 108 HP, and then he gets hurt by poison, and I go for Toxic again, and I think he would have switched here, but he didn't. So man. Anyway, so I get 64 HP, and poison is doing a shitload of damage to him, and I'm getting health back from Roost. So I'm just basically poison stalling him. So he goes for the Air Slash, and I get the lefties gain, and he gets hurt by poison. So I know by this point poison would kill him off, but so I go for the Roost to get some HP back. But then he goes for the Roost, so damn, I don't know how that works. So yeah, that's doing now poison's gonna do a crap load of damage to Togekiss now. So he gets hurt by poison, it goes down, looks like a 2-hit KO. I switch into Jirachi because I know that Air Slash won't get a crit now. So I go to Jirachi, but unfortunately he misses the Air Slash, so yeah, it's pretty good. He goes for Mr. Ducky's Porygon Z. I go for the Thunder Wave, which is really good, but then he goes for Thunder Wave, so that's pretty bad. So that's like Thunder Wave, so yeah. I go for the sub, predicting a Ice move or like something, and he goes for the Thunder and it misses, so that's pretty good. And he withdraws Mr. Ducky and goes to Snorlax. But look at this, I do a ton of damage with Iron Head. God damn it, just look how much that did. Wow, that's like plenty damage. So, and then he gets lefties gain. I know another Iron Head would kill him, but I go for the Thunder Punch because he might switch into something like Water Pokemon or something. And even though he stays in, that would KO his Snorlax. That's pretty good. But he brings in a Mence, so I'm like, fuck, it's a Mence. I wanted to see what Mence's was, so I go for the T-Wave here. Yeah, and then yeah, he goes for Brick Break. Now I know this is a classic mixed Mence, and I go for the Iron Head. And then I'm watching his HP go down, probably the flinch, but no, he doesn't get the flinch, and he goes for the crunch. So that's pretty bad. Yeah, he goes for the crunch, and I get the lefties gain, and I go for another Iron Head, and that will KO his Salamence. So that's really, really good. Then in comes that thing, a fucking Starmie. I really wanted to see this because I have Thunder Punch in this thing, and I really wanted to test it out in a real Starmie, so this just works out perfectly. But I get the Power Hack, so that sucks. And so he goes for the Ice Beam as I just go for the Paralyze. Thunder Punch, I go for the Thunder Punch. But he has a Wackenberry, so it'll lower the damage of Thunder Punch, and he gets a Paralyze. So that's really good. But it makes up for the crit on my Gliscor. That's really good. And then he goes for the Surf. It does above half, and I go for an Iron Head. It doesn't flinch. I mean, because I went first. No, he went first. Yeah, that's why he didn't flinch. So he goes for Recover as I just go for another Thunder Punch because I know he's not going to switch now. And so Thunder Punch is a 2-hit KO on a Starmie. But then this is the game-winning hacks right here. He gets a Paralyze here. I go for the Thunder Punch. It does KO him, but if Starmie didn't get the Para hacks, then I could have he could have easily went for the recover and go for the surf and just surf stall and then recover surf, and my Jirachi would have been dead. But no, I go for their Iron Head and then the Porygon Z2 will flinch, and this looks like a 3-hit KO, so I go for another one and he flinches again, so that's really good. And I go for another Iron Head and that will KO his Mr. Ducky. So great game, Mr. Anonymous. I really had fun. We're gonna have a rematch. So yeah, and the common question of the day is, who is your favorite steel type? As for me, I really like Heatran because he can deal with Skarmories and deal with other steel types. And great comment, subscribe guys, and see you later.